Hello everyone, let's get right into this. I am sparking for Miss Peony. Mine is +4. Hopefully I get at least one copy before the spark, but my luck has been pretty good. I think it's probably all ran out by now. So I was hoping that Legendary Chrom would be on this banner, because then I would spend all of my orbs, and that's what I was saving up most of my orbs for. But it is in fact Fallen Ninian, and Chrom is on the other banner. I was thinking maybe they would put the two newest legendary/mythics together, but clearly that's not the case. Very nice. Very, very nice. I don't care if I don't get any more copies, because that's already wonderful, wonderful luck. So actually, since I am pulling on this, I think what I want to do is to try to get Fallen Ninian to +1, because the rationale there is that I want to pull on blue until the value diminishes, and that won't happen until Fallen Ninian is +1. And I did spark for Fallen Ninian a while back when she was new, but that was to give Sharena B-Dual Infantry 4. And I also gave Sharena crossbow attack, and now I gave her Alfred's weapon, and he also had crossbow attack, and so Sharena only inherited his weapon, so that was sort of a waste. But obviously Sharena likes having that weapon, and I use her all the time, so. But yeah, Ninian, she does have good fodder, like not just crossbow attack, but she also has odd pulse tie, which is very useful in summoner duels, especially lots of units are able to charge their specials really easily, so that helps curb that. The problem is that with summoner duels, like the power creep, you just feel the power creep go by really quickly. And you always have to be using the latest units, pretty much. And so if I give odd pulse tie to someone, and that unit is no longer useful, then that odd pulse tie is wasted. So, unless I sacrifice the unit that I gave odd pulse tie to the new unit, but that seems like a waste. I'm going to go colorless, because I think Duma and Grima aren't colorless, and I would always appreciate more merges for them. But it's Linhardt. I like Linhardt. So yeah, I would probably... And with crossbow attack, that's also like a very good skill, but it's also universally useful. So I would have decision paralysis if I had to give that to someone. Unless I was giving someone one of her other skills, like B-Dual Infantry 4. And no other units that I have need B-Dual Infantry 4. I think I got it for Fjorm as well. I think I sparked for Marianne for that, and gave Fjorm B-Dual Infantry 4 there. So yeah, I would probably just want to get Ninian to +1, because I like having my units at +1, so if I go beyond this spark, then I'm okay with that, because that means more chances for Peony. And really, I don't know what I'm saving my orbs for at this point, so why not? I'm going for mythic merges, mythics right here, so. Now I know that Peony and Legendary Chrom are appearing again in July, and Altina is also appearing in July. So I definitely want to prioritize Altina because mine is +9. And so that I don't know if Legendary Chrom would be sharing with Peony on that banner. There hasn't been enough banners like this for me to figure out who is going to be on what banner. I don't know if a pattern will ever reveal itself there, so I can't really plan around that. But I think at this point, I probably don't think I would care to +10 Legendary Chrom. Especially since my Peony is going to be +6 now, while he's going to be +4 still. So I do want to have orbs for that, but not necessarily. It's not necessarily important that I hoard orbs for that. I just want to have like 300 or something. And also, I plan to use my Hero Fest tickets today. I haven't done that yet. And I also didn't use my arena ticket yet, so I'm going to do that too. I forgot when I was doing my arena assault video. How do I forget to redeem a free 5-star? I don't know. I almost did that last time too. Benny. Oh, I can probably +10 him now. I am tempted to because I do really like Benny. Colorless. But the problem is I don't know what I would use him for. I do have near safe fodder that I could give him, but near save on a 3 or 4-star unit that doesn't have a PRF. Like, what good is that gonna do? Unfortunately, the meta is just hyper competitive. If I had spare arcane Giangs, I think that's how you pronounce that. Probably not, actually. But if I had that on him, maybe he would be decent, but I chose not to spark on that banner. If that banner was still up, I probably would go back and spark on it, just because this banner is not the Chrom Peony dream that I was hoping for. But that banner's gone. Which is fine, it's not crucial. But on the Hero Fest banner, I might spark on that, I might not, it depends. Because if I get a Winter Lysithea, then I will go for the spark. If I don't get Winter Lysithea, with the tickets I mean, then I won't go for the spark, just because I don't want to be stuck with just one copy. I want a merge, because the merge is important there so that I get a score advantage in resonant battles. And it's not really that crucial that I get Winter Lysithea, just because it's very likely that Summer Edelgard will be on the A Hero Rises banner in March, which I think I probably will pull on. Pretty much regardless of who's on that. Summer Edelgard is also 3 houses like Lysithea, so there's a bit of redundant coverage there. But we'll see. If Winterlight Scythia +1 is cheap, then she is cheap. And I will go for it. Okay. Yeah, so I think it's definitely a good idea to try and get another one so I can pull for more blues so that I can get more chances at Peony. Thankfully, we've been getting lots of blue orbs. It's very nice. So I did watch the Nintendo Direct, and I have to say it wasn't the most exciting Nintendo Direct for me. And I love Nintendo. I'm sure everyone knows that I love Nintendo. But first of all, Pikmin 4 looks okay. I compare it to Super Mario Galaxy 2 because it looks more like added on content to Pikmin 3 rather than its own game. Like the gimmicks are the dog and the new Pikmin types. So visually it's very similar to Pikmin 3. And Pikmin 3 is the only one out of that series that I've played, and I did enjoy it. I think I actually got it for free. I think there was some sort of promotion. I think it was a Mario Kart or something. Maybe it wasn't free. Maybe it was discounted. Yeah, I don't recall. But I did like it, and unfortunately, I don't think I would pick up Pikmin 4 just because I think I would be very occupied with Zelda. Which, by the way, I was not impressed by the trailer. I am actually quite concerned for that game. It looks very similar to Breath of the Wild, and they haven't really shown off much that differs from Breath of the Wild. Like, to me, the sky portions they remind me of Mario 64 levels, where it's just floating stuff in the sky. And I don't think that looks visually interesting. I think that was a problem with Skyward Sword as well, although I did very much enjoy Skyward Sword. But I don't think there's been any extensive underground areas shown off in Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom. So, and there haven't really been that many dynamic or new environments that I've been seeing. And there's been a couple of new enemies, but it seems like the majority of the enemies are all the same. Like, the mooks are still going to be the same mooks. Let's go until we get that +1 Ninian. But yes, I don't understand why the development has been so long if they haven't really added much. And I certainly don't understand why it's $70. Like, I guess I understand inflation, and I heard that they were increasing the employees' salaries or wages, whatever, colorless. But I am concerned that Nintendo games moving forward will be $70. That's quite a lot. Like, considering that a generation ago Pokemon games were $40 and now like if $70 becomes a new standard, like the price increases by $30 within 2 generations. That's crazy. And then I was interested in picking up the Etrian Odyssey collection because I played Etrian Odyssey 4 and I liked that a lot. And so I would be interested in playing Etrian Odyssey 1 through 3. But the collection is $80. And that is just way too steep for me. Now I do think that it will go on sale at some point, so. And I do know that Nintendo has this voucher program now, so I'll probably do that. I think Triangle Strategy and Xenoblade 3 were both on there, and I am interested in both of those games, so I think it would be worthwhile to pick one of those up and get that voucher discount. I don't know which one I would get, to be honest. I would have to think about that. I'm assuming Triangle Strategy would go on sale more often than Xenoblade 3, just because Xenoblade 3 is a Nintendo property. But who knows? I imagine they're both pretty long games, so I think it also depends on how much time I have. Also, they announced the Game Boy and GBA Switch online, and I did play some of that this morning. I played the Game & Watch Gallery, which was quite boring, quite honestly. I played a little bit of Super Mario Land, which was more fun, but sort of made for children and not very challenging or engaging, but it's cute. And then I played WarioWare, and I very much enjoyed WarioWare. I never played a WarioWare game before. I thought it was very fun. I like dribble and spits. They're my favorite. Also, I was surprised because I did the Mona section and there was no Mona Pizza song. I guess that was in a later game. I think there's more than one WarioWare game on the GBA, so maybe they'll release that. Maybe Mona sings the Mona Pizza song there. I don't know. One of the games that I'm looking forward to that I'm probably picking up next is the Mega Man Battle Network collection, which I'm very excited for. I've played Mega Man Battle Network 5, haven't played any of the others. I'm very excited to play online, because I know they have online battling in that game. I have seen videos of competitive Mega Man Battle Network, and it looks very cool. So, and the music in that series is fantastic. That's right, give me all the bad luck. I have plenty of orbs for that. Bring me to 13%. I can take it. Also, I haven't beaten Fire Emblem Engage yet. I'm on chapter 20. I think the last time I stopped, I was in a skirmish, and it's probably why I stopped. And because I have to do it, because I need the EXP, but also is boring. And to be honest, I am getting tired of the design of this is a choke point. There are 50 enemies rushing at you, and you have to stand at the choke point and kill all of the enemies one at a time with your snipers or whatever. Yes. That strategy's been coming up a lot, and it's kind of repetitive. Maybe if I used different units, I wouldn't have to rely on a strategy like that. But it is what it is. And honestly, the main reason why I haven't been playing Engage is just because I've been playing Fire Emblem Heroes. I haven't really been playing anything else just because I've been updating my arena assault teams, and that just takes me a very long time. I'm also overhauling my barracks, and that's taking forever as well. But since I have played it a lot since the last time I summoned, I will say that my favorite character in Engage so far, and I don't know that this will change by the end of the game because I feel like I'm pretty close to the end of the game, but my favorite character right now is Amber. I think he's very cute. He likes alpacas, and he called Diamant Fluffy, and he makes funny noises. I like him, and I think if he ever gets into Fire Emblem Heroes, he's going to be dead on arrival, and so I really don't care whether he gets in this game or not. I feel like there is a very, very small chance that IS does not do him dirty, because as far as I'm aware, he's not a popular character. But he's my favorite. And with that, I have officially run out of topics to talk about that I have prepared for. So hopefully I'll have good music playing, because I don't know that I'm going to say much anymore. I suppose I can talk about Ether Raids and how different Light and Astra Season are right now. Astra Season being a bit of a joke, and Light Season being just horrible. And like on top of it, just being naturally like that because of the mythics that are available on each season. I also score way better on Astra Season. Hello. That makes her +7, which is pretty darn good. It's a reminder of why I'm pulling on this banner. But I will stop if I get one more copy of Fallen Ninian. But yeah, hopefully if Summer Edelgard is a free unit, that she makes Light Season easier, because I am struggling a lot on Light Season. I did go back and make tanks after I decided to just go fully hit and run Gale Force. Because committing fully to hit and run and Gale Force just didn't work out for me. My units get caught up by the traps too easily, and I even have 2 disarm trap users in Light Season. I have Ninja Lin and I have Yuri, and yet I still struggle with hit and run. I don't know how other people do it, quite honestly. But I do think as long as there's only one Embla on the enemy team, that tanking is still viable. You just have to avoid Embla's range. And Astra Anima Season, like, they have Fumortiz. I think he will improve Anima Season somewhat. And Arval can be annoying for hit and run strategies because of the guard effect. But generally I don't have nearly as much trouble. Tanking is definitely a good strategy in Astra Anima Season. And I have New Year Asker, so Asker has been struggling against Arval, just because Arval has really high res. But I think I've been able to work around that just by stacking Asker's attack a little bit more. And I also used Fallen Natal Guard on that season. And also, I use Mufasa and also Veloria. And that's why I like pulling colorless on the weekly arena banner. Just for chances of merges for those two. Because Veloria is very good at pulling off Gale Force, even though her attack power can be a little weak compared to newer units. But Mufasa is very good at being a far saver. And he sort of has to be on Astra Season because I use Naga in Astra Season. So if I committed to merging up Freya, who I committed to using as fodder instead, he might be viable if I had Freya, but I'm using Peony, Dagger, and Air, so it's not getting... It's very hard to keep Kennegus transformed in Light Dark Season. Kudos to you if you can pull that off. This hasn't been bad, quite honestly. Lots of opportunities for Peony merges. Like, if this was Peony and Crom, and like I've gotten 3 Peonies so far and 1 Crom, that would be fine. It wouldn't be much different than how it's going right now. Karen is very good fodder. She has attack Def Form 3 at 4 stars. That is an excellent skill on par with some tier 4 skills. Not like modern tier 4 skills like attack Def Finish 4, but still good. And attack Def Finish 4 actually does not exist yet. When it does exist, depending on if I still have orbs, because at this rate maybe I won't have any orbs left. But I do want to get attack Def Finish 4 for Kiza, just because I want to baby Kiza as much as possible, because they are my designated unit for babying. And I'm okay with that. I've considered babying other units, but definitely not to the extent of Kiza. I think there's only one unit that I can afford to do that for, so Kiza is my choice. So I know next week in the arena is the book 3 bonus. Legendary Male Byleth is also a bonus, and I think like I have plus 10 book 3 bonuses. Like I think Astram is book 3, I think Legendary Roy is book 3. But I think like I don't know how many merges my Male Byleth has, but however many merges he has, it's probably going to be better than what Roy or Astram would score, just because the new arena changes are just horrible. And since I posted my Arena Assault video, I have seen some positive opinions on it, and I do not agree at all. Like, if you want to be competitive at this mode, like, the current system is a lot less affordable than the old system. And I think this change was very purposeful. Because IS wants more money. And so I don't know what the scores would look like. I'm pretty sure for this arena season, the top maintaining Tier 21 will probably be 3, 9, 10. And I don't know if that'll be any lower for next season, because I think Legendary Male Byleth is also very... I feel like I have to build Benny now. We'll see. We'll see. Oh, I actually haven't gotten an all-green-red combo yet. I think I'm going red. Because quite honestly, I don't know what I would do with a single copy of Legendary Hector. Okay. I think I'm going to have to record more music because I feel like this is running longer than I had intended. Although if this was a Peony Chrome banner, I would still be pulling anyway, so maybe that's just a lack of foresight on my end. I probably will delay the video a bit though. But yes, not happy with the arena changes. I think I would probably try to maintain Tier 21 next week. Depending on how high I score. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter, because it's not like I have to fish. And, like, you could argue that's a good thing, but I don't think that's a good thing, because it's not fair that you can find... That you can score higher than what you can actually encounter in the game. I think that's just... it's just not well thought out. There's no way to compete if you don't have a legendary. Summoner Duels isn't until the week following this coming week, which is good. That means I get to do Arena Assault again. I think it's Summoner Duel S again. And I historically haven't been doing too well in Summoner Duels S. Now, I can't really plan too far ahead. Like, I do think well, I don't know what the legendary and mythic bonuses would be. They might use the same as last time. They might use the latest legendaries and mythics. Not sure. Sometimes they get run twice. Sometimes they only get run once. But you can't really plan that far ahead because they don't announce the bonuses until like the day before. And also, you don't really know what the map will be and the captain skills until like the Tuesday of. Although maybe it's in the data mine or something, or maybe people have figured that out. Not sure. I tried to think about that mode as little as possible, quite honestly. But hopefully it goes better than last time. And it might go worse. Because if I don't win any matches, then I drop out of the tier that I'm in. Okay. I can finally say goodbye to this banner. Okay. That wasn't bad. I got 3 copies of Peony, which is quite good. That's a lot. That's a lot. Plus 4, plus 5, plus 6, plus 7. Not bad. And then 2 copies of Minion. So, well, let's use the free summon on this. Gonna go green. It's on the off chance that I get free Thurseer. Baraka. I gave Baraka a Love Candelabra, and I'm sort of wishing I gave like New Year Azura the Love Candelabra instead, or even Sheena. Let's redeem the character of the week before I forget. I'm pretty sure I still want to pull colorless, and there are no colorless. Oh boy, I have not prepared for this. Let's go green. Green's generally a good idea, right? Yeah, I haven't looked at who the new characters are. This is Brave Micaiah. Very nice. Don't really use her anymore. I used to use her in Aetherraid's offense, but she sort of dropped off for me. That's still a great pick, though. Okay. So, going to go colorless, and there are no colorless, so I will go red, just in case I get Ascended Merida. And then I can give Dimitri Vital Astra, which he doesn't really need for the arena, because I think Gale Force is just fine for that. And I will pull on the colorless that I see, so I will be spending a couple orbs regardless of whether I get Winter Lysithia or not. Poor Leon. I used him either last week or 2 weeks ago. Tried to have him tank someone and he died. He needs more investment if I'm going to use him like that. But I don't know if I would invest in him at this point. I mean, Norn has a good refine. Well, it's good for Arena Assault, in that there aren't really any other 3-4-star archers that would be as effective as her in the enemy phase. Red. I think what I'm building next is Est, because Est has been very reliable for me for a very long time. So, and also, Est, I have her Resplendent, so she would be fully invested. Well, she wouldn't have full dragon flowers, but I don't have to have it hanging over my head that, oh, but what if this character gets a Resplendent, and what if I don't get the Resplendent because I don't have Fey Pass? I don't like the idea of being in that situation. Matthew, I could consider building, but I feel like at this point he would need an arcane who's a what's-it to be decent. And also, I don't think I would ever have the dragon flowers to invest in him, just because I have too many infantry projects. And again, if I don't get Lysithea, then I'm not going all the way to the Spark. Especially since I feel like I've used a lot of orbs at this point. The numbers are so weird for the pull rate. Like, what on earth is 3.19%? Hello, Klein. Could always use more copies of Klein. Let this be over. Let me move on with my life. Oh, hello.
I am Naina, Princess of Arcanea. You must join hands.
No thank you. My hands are firmly in Kiza's.
End Dolar's tyranny and restore the Holy Kingdom.
I should do that. Hello, I talked about you today. I think when Summoner Duels resets, that the Divine Dew is going to be the next reward. At least I hope so. That'd be nice, because I still need to refine Brave Hector. Not that I think I would use him at 0 merges, but I feel like that's probably something I want to do. And also Norm. Vital Alestra, Vital Alestra, Vital Alestra. Yeah! You have Vital Astra, right? Right? No? No? Fine. Hello, okay. Highest again. I have a feeling that I'm not getting Lysithea. I will say that this still was a good summoning session for me. I mean, not this banner in particular, but the Peonies was very nice. Like, you could probably spend like 600 orbs and not get a single copy of Peony. Like, that's sort of... Hello! It's good to meet you. I'm Dwyer. My father... I don't like that voice. I'm Dwyer. My father is Jacob. Anyway, what am I doing here? You're going to be sitting... You're going to be keeping the bench warm. Speed tactic is nice. ARD attack res 3 is useless. What does aid do? Meh. I think that effect is the same as Scion Nana. And I actually recently gave Scion Nana Wrathful Staff. Because I put her on a team with Legendary Ellawood. I'm not sparking on this banner because I want to save orbs and I don't want just one copy of Winter Lysithia. And so that is the video. I didn't end it on a high note, but I got 3 copies of Peony for about 500 orbs, which isn't bad. It's not bad. And I also got Ninian, so I would say a decent summoning session.
Who am I?
You're Ninian. Your name is right there. I found out that I could do this. I feel bad for Faye. Not really. So, okay. Well, thank you for watching. If you choose to summon on not this banner, not this banner, not this banner, not this banner. If you choose to summon on this banner or this banner, I hope your summons go well. Thank you for watching, and I will catch you next time. Bye-bye.